Good afternoon, everybody, and wherever you are across Europe, welcome to this very special Dentons virtual festive quiz. Yes, 2020 is drawing to a close and we are hurtling towards Christmas and that time where normally we would get together with our colleagues and have a bit of a Christmas party. Now, obviously, that is a bit difficult to do, so today, me, Mark, your quizmaster, will hopefully bring you together virtually in the shape of a quiz. So, what can you expect? Well, ahead of us we have 50 fun questions that you play along to using your mobile phone, a laptop or a tablet. Hopefully you have already logged in. You can see just below me, you need to go to myquiz.org and then enter code 598908. If you do that, you will enter the quiz and we can see that we've already got nearly 60 of you logged in, and we expect that to go up much higher. So the quiz, as we go through it, it's a fun quiz. There are some questions on Christmas, of course, because here we are, it is Christmas. We've got to throw some festive trivia at you, but there will be something for everybody. And the good news is you can guess at every single question. Now, there's a couple of things. We are looking for an out-and-out winner tonight, but also we have a little surprise for you. Because we will be looking for our country quiz champions of the year as well. Will you be the first ever Dentons country quiz champions? Well, let's find out. Now, in order for us to do that, we do need you to log into the game in a certain way. Now, hopefully you have already done this. If you haven't, you can log out and log back in. We would like you to enter using your first name, your last name, and your country name, in order for us to be able to tell exactly who you are and who you are representing. If you don't do that, it will be quite difficult for us to do the count back and work out which country has triumphed. So not only do we look for our individual champions this evening, we're going to look for a country champion as well. Now, let's explain a few of the rules. These are important. Do listen up. So we have got a few rules for you, which we will go through. The game is very, very simple to play. Nothing to worry about. But the first thing you need to know is that if you get something right, it's worth 100 points. If you get something wrong, it's a big fat 0. Now, some questions have multiple correct answers. What that means is there will be one question, 5 possible answers, and 3 of them are correct. Now, if you get all of them correct, you get 100 points. But if you get just 1 or 2 of them, they're only worth 20 each. So on those questions, you will score either 20, 40 or 100 points. But that's not all. There is a 30-second gap between questions to get you into that live chat, which some of you have already started participating in. Please chat to us as we play, because it brings you all together and it's also something for me to interact with. And we do give a speed bonus as well. Now, this bit is really important. The faster you answer, the more points you will get. And the speed bonus, this is important to remember, is available to every single player. It's not just available to the people that answer the quickest, it's available to everybody. So, if we have one question and every single player gets it right, every single one of you will score some bonus points. How many points you score, of course, is determined on how quickly you answer. If you answer within the first second or two, you'll get 50 bonus points. But if it goes all the way down to using up all of those 15 seconds in order to answer, you might only score 1, 2 or 3 bonus points. So be correct and be fast. And we do give you 15 seconds, as I say, in order to be able to answer your questions. Okay, so we're doing some trivia on Christmas, as you would expect. I mean, here we are outside. I've got my Christmas sweater on already, so I'm nice and warm. We are doing questions on Christmas. We are doing questions on some general knowledge and pretty much every subject you can think of. But time to get worried. We're also doing questions on this. Yes. Between questions 20 and 29. We're going to ask you 10 questions on Dentons itself. It will be trivia covering Dentons across Europe and beyond. So hopefully you know who you work for, who you're related to, and let's see if you can get some big points as we hit questions 20 to 29. Now, I know, having done many corporate events before, these are the questions that terrify people, so we do have a lot of fun with them. But we have worked with Dentons themselves to produce 10 trivia questions for you, and hopefully you will find them a lot of fun. So, you're going to go to all of this effort, play this quiz, have a lot of fun. What do you win? Good question. We start off with a prize for our overall winner. Now, this is for the person that comes out on top, not the entire country that wins, of course. So the one individual winner will win 2 things. First of all, they get for themselves a €100 Amazon voucher, which is rather lovely and can be used pretty much anywhere in any country. But here's the nice thing. Dentons are going to give a donation to the charity of your choice as well. A financial donation to the charity of your choice. You choose. It can be a massive charity or a tiny little charity in your country, in your town, in your city. So that's a really lovely lovely thing for Dentons to do, and well done on them for coming up with such a lovely idea. So, if you're the out-and-out winner tonight, in first place, €100 for you in the form of an Amazon voucher and a donation to the charity of your choice. Now, we know only one person can win, so we want to give some prizes to people right through the quiz as well. And this is how we are going to do it. Now, we will reward the top three. So we've already seen that the winner gets a charity donation of €100. The runner-up will get €75 on an Amazon gift card. Third place gets €50. And then just pay attention here. We've got €25 in Amazon gift cards to give to whoever finishes in 25th, 50th, and 100th place. Okay, so there's always something to play for. Even if you're not having a good quiz, you can still target 25th, 50th, or 100th place in order to win yourself a prize. And this is where we're going to quiz from. Right here, this is our live game screen. And below me, if you haven't logged in just yet, you can once again see myquiz.org with 598908 being your access code. There is a QR code there as well if you want to zap your screen and get in nice and quickly. Let's say hello, first of all, to Marcel, who was the very first person to log in and say hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Perry, Vidari, Gabor, Vati, Magdalena is there as well, wishing everybody good luck. I hope you have a bit of luck saved for yourself as well, Magdalena. We are nearing 100 players, which is roughly where Daniel at Dentons told us we would be. So that's very, very good to see. Now, as you can see with the chat over here, it is your way of engaging not only with your fellow players, but with me as well. If there is any trivia that pops up that you want to question, you want to ask about, we do our research and there might be bits and pieces that we can explain. So you might well have one or two questions where you think you know the obvious answer, but actually it's not as obvious as it looks. Now, in order to answer on your handsets, it will be multiple choice. So A, B, C, D, E, etc. Nice and simple. We've now broken 100 players. Looking over at my game screen, 101 of you now logged in, which is wonderful to see. And Vati has been to my live quizzes before. Nice to see you as well, albeit virtually. Lovely to have you joining us. Yes, we do. We are based here in Bucharest, and we do normally do lots of live quizzes, but here we are as we hit December 2020, doing them all online. I do hope you enjoy it, Vati. Katarzyna as well, playing along. It's nice if you tell us where you are. So lots of names on here. Do tell us where you're playing from so we can get a feel for where you are in the world. We know that you are playing right across Europe. All of the questions, of course, are in English, but they do. We like to think that they cater to absolutely everybody. Right, we're looking at this and we can see that we've now got 103 players. We did say that we would get started within 5 minutes of starting. Warsaw. I should have guessed that from your name, really, shouldn't I, Katarzyna? But thank you for joining us. I do hope you have a fun quiz. Right, we're going to get into this quiz, so do get your handsets and your tablets or your laptops, whatever you're playing on, get them ready. Of course, we are live streaming. We are at the beck and call of the World Wide Web. We very, very rarely have any problems. But if you do have any issues with your servers at home or your Wi-Fi hubs at home or wherever you're playing from, just refresh your screen and hopefully everything will be fine. But fingers crossed, there won't be any problems at all. So it's cloudy in Amsterdam. Thank you for giving us an update, Vidari. Gabor is playing in Budapest, not Bucharest, Budapest. I've lived in Bucharest for 10 years, so I know the difference now. Lovely for you guys telling us where you are. Do keep chatting with us. I appreciate that the chat might go quiet as we start playing because you will be concentrating, but you have got 30 seconds in between questions to join in with us. Right. If you are ready, I am ready. Remember, you are playing for yourselves and your country. So good luck to everybody here. Finally, we have someone playing from Bucharest. Good evening, good afternoon, sorry, to you, Catalina. Let's get into this quiz. Good luck, everyone. 50 questions coming up non-stop all the way through. Let's find our champion. Please look at your handsets and we begin. And your first question is on your screen. How many of Santa's reindeer's names begin with the letter D? So your options 1, 3, 5 or 7. All you've got to do is select the right answer. It's as simple as that. Get it right and you'll get some points. Brussels, Anita, thank you for joining us as well. So lots of countries being represented here. He has 3 of them. Dancer, Dasher and Donna are the answers we were looking for there. 56.9% of you getting off to a cracking start. And it's Jacob in the Czech Republic who goes into the lead with František in second. Ganesa, Petra and Lawrence make up our top 5 as it stands. The top 3 will always be below me. I'll read out the top 5 for you. And yeah, Jacob, early lead. Well done. Let's see if you can stay in the top 5 as we go on to question number 2. The skincare company Nivea was founded in which country? Is it Germany, the UK, Norway or France? So a real mixed bag of questions tonight. As I say, 20 to 29 will be questions on Dentons itself. And your time is up. Let's have a look and see how you've answered this one. Now, it helps if you're in Germany, of course. You probably see these stores on every street. Germany is the correct answer. More than half of you getting that one right. And Jacob holds on to the lead. Ganessa into second. Esther comes into the top 5 in third place. Bianca and Katarzyna there, who we were just talking to in Poland, in 5th place. Now, if you do have a tied score with somebody, we separate you on how quickly you have answered your question. So again, another reason to be nice and fast. 2 questions down, lots to go. Here's question 3. Which spirit is the basis of a Mai Tai cocktail? Which spirit is the basis of a Mai Tai cocktail? Gin, rum, whiskey or vodka? It's a little bit early in the day to be thinking about cocktails, but it is Christmas, so, you know. All right, time is up. Let's see what you've gone for here. Oh, well, you guys seem to know your cocktails. Rum is the correct answer. 72.3% of you getting that one right. And it's still Jacob, Esther, Mariana comes into 3rd place representing Romania. Bianca is there in 4th, and Jan, who's also representing the Czech Republic, in 5th. So 2 players from the Czech Republic at the moment in the top 5. Looks like they're going to be strong tonight. Who's going to challenge them? We've got Hungary in 2nd, Romania in 3rd. Here's your next question, number 4. Which of these is essential for the Japanese pastime of ikebana? Paper, teapot, pen or flowers? Which of these is essential for the Japanese pastime of ikebana? Maybe during lockdown you did some ikebana. Maybe. Maybe you didn't even know you were doing it. Because ikebana requires flowers. It is the Japanese art of flower arrangement. It's also known as kado, which is a simpler word, I guess, to say. But yes, if you have been arranging flowers, essentially, you've been performing ikebana. Mariana goes into the lead, representing Romania. Jacob drops down to 2nd. Bianca in 3rd. Ira and Sandy join us in the top 5. Ira, we haven't got your country, but Sandy is representing the Netherlands. So a nice close quiz. Here's question number 5. Look at the picture. It's a young photo, but who is it? Is that Boris Johnson, Adele, Donald Trump, or Princess Diana? So, tricky little question. It is one of those 4 people. Take a guess. You lose no points for taking a guess. And are we going to get a few embarrassed people here? Well, we are, because 38.8% of you have got this one right. It is indeed Princess Diana. 6% of you believing that might be Donald Trump, and 16.4% thinking it's the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson. But no, that is a very young, and if we were honest, Boris Johnson-looking Princess Diana. Bianca into the lead, Ira in 2nd, Sandy in 3rd, Ganessa in 4th, and Rita, representing Hungary, comes into 5th. So the lady's doing rather well at the moment. Here's question number 6. It's a first letter. This is a 2019 live-action remake of which children's cartoon? We want the first letter of the correct answer, please. So it begins with which of those letters? A, B, C or D? The answer begins with A, B, C or D, and it begins with D, and the majority of you getting this, 43.6%. Dora the Explorer. The movie was actually called Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Well done if you got that. Bit of a tricky one where we only wanted one letter. Maybe there'll be some more of those later. It's Bianca that now leads. Esther, representing Hungary in 2nd. We've got Sandy from the Netherlands in 3rd. Ganessa is still there. We don't know where Ganessa's from. If you're on the feed, do tell us. Rita, also representing Hungary in 5th. Question number 7. Which of these people would most likely wear a touche blanche on their head? A teacher, a chef, a cyclist, or a painter? A touche blanche. So, Ganessa, yes, you have been in the top 5 for a while. Do tell us in the feed which country you're representing. That would be great. Just so we know. It's a chef. It's the big white hat that chefs wear, and 82.3% of you, of course, getting that one, so not too tricky. There are a few easier questions like that, but of course, if you get them fast, you get more points. Bianca, Sandy, Ganessa, Rita, and Mariana are your top 5. We've definitely got the Netherlands, Hungary, and Romania represented in the top 5 at the moment. We don't know where Bianca and Ganessa are from. We will find out if they stay in the top 5, but it would be nice if they can tell us in the feed. Here's question number 8. The kiwi fruit is native to which country? Japan, New Zealand, China or Australia? The kiwi fruit is native to which country? Just a few seconds left. As we say, take a guess if you're not sure. And your time is up. And how have you answered here? Well, we've caught a few of you out here. 74.6% of you going for New Zealand, but I'm afraid, no, it's China. China is the correct answer. It is native to China, otherwise known as a Chinese gooseberry, of course. The kiwi fruit, they kind of hijacked it a little bit, but it's not native to New Zealand. So a real tricky question there. Bianca, Ira, Sandy, Ganessa and Rita are in our top 5, but if you got that right, you just managed to catch up lots and lots of other players. Here comes question number 9. What name connects one of the Spice Girls and the princess who is first in line to be on the throne of Sweden? Sorry, Victoria, Jerry, Melanie, or Emma. So there is the princess, the Swedish princess, in the picture, but she shares her name with a Spice Girl. Which one is it? It's Victoria, Princess Victoria, and 77.4% of you getting that one. And Ganessa, we do need to know where you're from because you're having a great quiz. You've now got into the lead. Sandy, representing Netherlands, and Rita, representing Hungary. Just 1 point separating you two in second and third. Bianca is in fourth. Mariana is still fighting for Romania. She's in 5th place. Still a very close quiz. One question can change everything here. Here's number 10. Ascorbic acid is another name for which vitamin? A, B, C or D? So is it vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C or vitamin D? Ascorbic acid. So as you've seen, a real mixed bag of general knowledge questions here. There will be some more Christmas questions. It's vitamin C. Oh, you guys are really good. 71.9% of you getting that one right. And we've got lots of players breaking the 1,000 point mark. It's Ganessa that leads the way. Rita in second, Sandy from the Netherlands in third. Mariana moves up to fourth. Sebastian now coming into 5th place representing Hungary. So a couple of players from Hungary. It was the Czech Republic leading the way early on, but it looks like Hungary now. 10 down. Still lots of questions to go. Here's number 11. What was introduced into the game of basketball 21 years after the game was invented? Was it a ball that could bounce, a 3-point shot, a hole in the bottom of each basket, or backboards? One of those was introduced 21 years after the game was invented. And what was it? Now, you might not believe this, but it's a hole in the bottom of each basket. 17.2% of you getting it right. Up until then, for 21 years, each team had a man with a ladder who would climb up and literally get the ball out of the basket every time, until one time, during one game, 21 years later, one player said, what if we just put a hole in the bottom of each basket? It would be a lot quicker. And the rest is history. Ganessa, Rita, Sandy, Anna, Mariana is your top 5. All of them past 1,000 points. Question number 12. Who wrote the best-selling Christmas song of all time, White Christmas? In fact, it's one of the best-selling songs of all time, regardless of it being a Christmas song. But it's definitely by far the best-selling Christmas song. Who wrote it? Now, we may have caught some of you out here. Let's have a look. Yeah, just a little bit. Irving Berlin is the right answer, and only 1.6% of you getting it right, which by my working out is probably just 2 of you getting this one correct. Irving Berlin is the writer. Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, they sang it for sure, but they did not write it. So, very impressive. If you're one of the players that just got that right, give yourself a pat on the back. No change in our top 5, though. Ganessa, Rita, Sandy, Anna, and Mariana in there. Here's your next question. How many herbs and spices make up the secret blend used for Kentucky Fried Chicken? How many herbs and spices make up the secret blend used for Kentucky Fried Chicken? Lots of answers flying in. And your time is up. Is this tricky? I'm not sure. 11 of you, 11 is the correct answer. 41.5% of you getting it right. And inadvertently, this is a Christmas question because Kentucky Fried Chicken is an incredibly popular treat and has to be ordered in Japan in advance in order to be able to get it. And also, if you ever look up the KFC Twitter account, they follow just 11 people. They follow the Spice Girls and 6 random people on Twitter called Herb. That's a true fact for you. Bonus fact. Ganessa, Sandy, Anna, Mariana, Rita, top 5. Here's number 14. Please select 3 films that did not win a Best Picture Oscar. So you have 5 answers. Go for 3 of them to get lots of points. 3 of those films did not win a Best Picture Oscar. Looking at them, you would think they all did, but 3 of them did not. Right, your answers are in. We were looking for Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction and Star Wars. A New Hope, the original 1977 Star Wars. Forrest Gump and The Silence of the Lambs did. Now, that was a tricky question. Well done if you got all three. You will have got yourself 100 points. Ganesa still leads. Anna from Poland is into second. Sandy from the Netherlands third. Mariana Romania is in fourth. And Rita is in fifth, representing Hungary. So, that's your first triple answer question. There will be a couple more as we go through the quiz. Here's number 15. The explorer Hiram Bingham III is credited with rediscovering what? Was it Machu Picchu, the tomb of Tutankhamun, Easter Island or Chichen Itza? So 4 famous archaeological sites, but which one did he rediscover? Now, we can't put discover because, of course, it was already there and people had known it was there, so he rediscovered it. And it is Machu Picchu in Peru, one of the most fantastic places to visit on Earth, and I urge you to go if you haven't been before. Ganesa gets that one wrong and allows all the other players to catch up. So Sandy in second, just a few points off the lead. Anna is in third. Sebastian comes into fourth place. Mariana is representing Romania in fifth. We've got lots of different countries in our top 5 now in the battle for the country trophy. Number 16, which of the following would you not want to drink? And it will be for a very good reason. So one of these, if I'm being honest, is impossible to drink. Which one? Which of those 4 would you not want to drink? So this is a rather bizarre little fact here. It's yak milk, and 7.6% of you getting it right. Now, some of you may have drunk yak milk, or at least thought that you did, but you haven't drunk yak milk, because yaks are male. They are the male species of Bosgrunians, which means grunting ox. The female is called a dree or a knack, but no, you couldn't drink yak milk. It's not possible because yaks are male. All right, Ganesa, Sandy, Anna, Sebastian, Mariana still leads. Here we go. Question number 17. Which famous song has the opening line? Here comes Johnny Yen again with the liquor and drugs. Here comes Johnny Yen again with the liquor and drugs is the opening line to which famous song? Tub Thumping in the Club, Enter Sandman, Lust for Life. 4 fantastic songs, but which one has that opening line? It is Lust for Life by Iggy Pop, as featured in the film Trainspotting. Maybe the picture gave it away to you a little bit if you've seen that movie, that wonderful scene with Ewan McGregor. They get chased down the street there to the song, and it's a brilliant movie. I love it. Ganesa, 1,320 points, still with that slender lead over Sandy in second. Rita, Anna, Sebastian are your top 5. Hungary looking good at the moment. They've got 2 players, at least 2 players in the top 5. Here is question number 18. Look at the picture. What's the name of this painting? Apple of my eye, the Son of Man, Adam, or Fruits of Labour? So a little bit of art for you. And your time is up. Let's see how arty you guys are. The Son of Man is the correct answer, and the majority of you getting it. But there was a bit of a split, painted in 1964 by René Magritte. And Rita goes into the lead, playing for Hungary. Ganesa drops to second place. Sebastian also representing Hungary. So Hungary doing rather well at the moment. He's in third. Anna from Poland is in fourth. And Sandy just a few points back in fifth. But I can tell you now, it is very close. Just one correct or one incorrect answer, and our top 5 could change completely. Here's question 19. With which country would you associate the Christmas witch, La Befana? With which country would you associate the Christmas witch, La Befana? Spain, Portugal, France or Italy are your 4 options. What are you going to go for? Now, I have to admit, we don't have the Christmas witch in the UK, but she sounds like fun, and she can be found in Italy. 31.8% of you getting that one right. Now, she is a Christmas witch, but she tends to come out in January. But she is associated in Italy with Father Christmas and all things Christmas as well. Rita from Hungary leads. Ganesa in second. Sebastian from Hungary in third. Anna from Poland in fourth. Sandy from the Netherlands is there in fifth. Remember, we do have the live chat. If you want to type away during these breaks, please do. Question 20. We're on to your Dentons questions. How many offices does Dentons have across Europe? Let's see if Rita can stay in the lead with these 10 tricky Dentons questions. No pressure. So how many offices does Dentons have across Europe? The correct answer is 29. 35.8% of you getting that one right. Very, very tricky. Not all of our top players got it. It's Rita that still leads. with the slender lead over Ganessa. Sebastian is still in third. Mariana doing her best to catch up. She's in fourth. And when you look at this, we've got another player from Hungary coming into the top 5. It's Esther. So at least 3 players in our top 5. We're not sure where Ganessa is. At least 3 of you are from Hungary. They're looking good at the moment. Here's number 21. The Europe CEO, Thomas Dabrowski, works primarily out of which Dentons office? Czech Republic, Romania, Slovak Republic, Poland. Now, this might be very easy for some of you and a bit tricky for others because, of course, you may be based in the same office. Is Thomas playing? Maybe if Thomas is playing, I hope he gets it right. It's the Czech Republic. Lots of you going for Poland, but it's the Czech Republic. Esther leads the way from Rita. It's Esther into the lead, representing Hungary. Rita's from Hungary. Ganessa drops to third. Sebastian's from Hungary. He's in fourth. Lavinia, representing Luxembourg. We have Luxembourg in the house, finally. She comes into 5th place. But it's Hungary definitely having the better of this at the moment. Here comes question number 22. What is the most recent Dentons office location in Europe? Is it Aberdeen, Dublin, Dusseldorf or Rome? These are tricky. These are tricky questions. But again, you might be working from the most recent Dentons office, which makes this question incredibly easy. As long as you get it right. It's Dublin and 55.4% of you getting it right. This time last year I was in Dublin, you know, just thought I'd throw that in. Ganessa fights back and goes into the lead again. It's Sebastian in second. Look at Lavinia moving on up, representing Luxembourg, up into 3rd place. We've got Esther down in 4th, and Ira comes back into the top 5 in 5th place. Wow, it's all chop and change with every single question. More Dentons trivia to come. Here's number 23. What is the correct name for the Dentons partner in Turkey, which is known as Basiak? Now, I'm going to be honest and say I'm not going to attempt to pronounce all of those 4 answers in the 10 or 15 seconds I have remaining, but choose the correct answer. So the correct name for the Dentons partner in Turkey, which is known as Basiak, which is, of course, an acronym, and it was option A. 31.7% of you getting that one right. Esther from Hungary back into the lead. Ganessa second. Ira moves on up to 3rd place. Sebastian, he's there in 4th, and we've got another Hungarian player coming in, Irish. I hope I'm saying that right. Irish. I do apologise if I'm getting that wrong. Feel free to correct me with my pronunciation in the feed. But Hungary, 3 players in the top 5. Number 24. In 2017, Dentons celebrated which anniversary in the Ukraine? Was it 15, 20, 25 or 30 years? So a chance for our Ukrainian players, our Ukrainian representatives, to maybe get some bonus points very quickly here. All right, time is up. It was the 25th anniversary and 16.9% of you only getting that one. And it's Irish. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Do correct me. I don't mind being picked up on getting pronunciation correct. But you're in the lead. Esther is in second. Ganessa, Ira, they drop down to 3rd and 4th. And Sebastian drops down to 5th. So 2 Hungarian players leading the way. Is Hungary going to run away with this? We reached the halfway point. This is question number 25. In terms of revenue, who was Denton's top client in Europe in 2019? In terms of revenue, who was Denton's top client in Europe in 2019? Take a guess if you're not sure. You do not lose points. You can only win them. You might get lucky. We were looking for the Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Venezuela, and only 17.2% of you getting that one right, which is around 18 or 19 players. So if you got that right, you've just caught up loads and loads of other people in this quiz. It's Irish. I'm going to say Irish, and you can shout at me after the quiz, okay? So Irish leads, Esther in second. We've got Justina, Czech Republic, playing in Prague. She's come into the top 5. Magdalena, Ganessa, that is your overall 5. Here's number 26. In what year did Denton's Brussels office first open? Was it 2000, 2005, 2010 or 2015? So well done to Justina, who's having a good couple of questions here. Iris, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. Iris it is, not Irish. Okay, 2010 is the correct answer. Just 18.5% of you getting this one right as well. And it's all change at the top of the tree. And we've got Poland fighting back a little bit here. Esther now leads for Hungary, but it's Magdalena representing Poland in second. Iris, Hungary in third. Sandy for the Netherlands is in fourth, and Justina for Prague is in fifth. So all of a sudden, Hungary not having it their own way. They're doing well though. Here's number 27. In 2017, Dentons combined with which Dutch firm? Choose one of those four answers. One of them is correct. So in 2017, Dentons combined with which Dutch firm? And your time, it is up. Berkel is the correct answer here, and 68.3% of you getting that one. That must have been big news at the time, back in 2017. Magdalena representing Poland. It's all changed. Look at this. Into the lead. Sandy for the Netherlands is second, and Hungary have been brought back into this. They're now being represented by Esther in third. Justina for the Czech Republic is in fourth, and Sebastian also for Hungary is in fifth. So Hungary had their way, not so much anymore. Here's number 28. In what year did Dentons combine with OPF partners in Luxembourg? Now, I do know that the people in this particular picture completed the city marathon as well. Well done to you guys for doing that. I'm a marathon runner myself, so I take my hat off to you. Maybe you're playing. If you're playing, that's rather nice to see your picture in the quiz. 2016, exactly half of you getting this. 50% getting this one right. And what have we got going on? Well, I tell you what, Hungary are fighting back, and it's with some other players. So it's Magdalena still in the lead, Justina for the Czech Republic in second, Rita representing Hungary in third, Ira, we're not sure where you're from, but you're in fourth. Gabor now comes in to fifth place. He's playing for Hungary as well. So it seems like Hungary have got lots of good players. One more question on Dentons before we give you some more general knowledge. Number 29. In what year was Dentons awarded Europe Law Firm of the Year by Chambers and Partners? In what year was Dentons awarded Europe Law Firm of the Year by Chambers and Partners? Again, maybe you're in the picture. Hopefully you didn't have too much to drink at the party and you can remember what year it was. It was 2017, and that appears to be the easiest question of the lot. 82.5% of you smashing that one. And your top five as we leave the Dentons questions will be Magdalena from Poland, Justina from Prague, Rita from Hungary, Gabor from Hungary, and Ira, who is a mystery to us at the moment, but we will find out where you are. So that's your Dentons questions gone. You can relax. We're going into general knowledge and Christmas questions to take us home. Here is question number 30. What is the name for the protective leather trousers worn by cowboys, lads, chaps, guys or dudes? What is the name for the protective leather trousers that are worn by cowboys? Your answers are flying in, which is good to see. And we were looking for chaps. Yes, they're known as chaps, and 60.9% of you getting that one right. Could it be that maybe just the Hungarian guys were struggling with the Dentons questions? Are the general knowledge ones going to play into their hands? Who knows? Well, I tell you what, we've got a bit of a change. Magdalena, Justina, Rita, Gabor, but Perry now comes into the top five. Perry representing Bucharest and Romania. Are Romania going to put a charge in as we hit our last 20 questions? Here's number 31. Multiple question. Select 3 countries that the River Danube passes through. There are 5 options. Please give 3 answers. 3 of those countries has the River Danube passing through it. Get all of them for those 100 points. Will this change our top 5? Let's find out. Looking over at our playing screen, Romania, Moldova and Croatia are the correct answers. So the river flows through Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova and finally the Ukraine. So if you got all of those, well done. It's Magdalena still leading from Justina, and then Perry has moved up to 3rd. Sandy is now in 4th, and Rita, representing Hungary, is in 5th. So I believe we've got 5 different countries as it stands in the top 5. Number 32. Which of these words refers to the twinkling of stars? Oscillation, scintillation, titillation or vacillation? One of them does refer to the twinkling of stars. Which one is it? That's kind of a Christmas question, isn't it? Inadvertently, that is a bit of a Christmassy question. Twinkling stars, I think we associate with Christmas. It's scintillation, and 43.5% of you getting it right. It's all change at the top again. Who is going to come out on top tonight? I've got no idea. It's now Justina in Prague, leading from Sandy in the Netherlands, Sebastian in Hungary, and then Magdalena in Poland. Perry is still very much in touch, but drops down to 5th. but it's not much. It's what, less than 100. It's less than one good question and one good bonus from 5th to 1st. Here's number 33. Which film starring Robin Williams ends with the words, "Thank you, boys, thank you"? Which film starring Robin Williams ends with the words, "Thank you, boys, thank you"? Good Will Hunting, Jumanji, Good Morning Vietnam, or Dead Poets Society? It is one of them. And your time is up. Let's see how you've gone with the movie question. Dead Poets Society. What a great movie, huh? That's the correct answer. 43.8% of you getting it. Justina in the lead for Prague. Sebastian fighting back for Hungary. Magdalena for Poland is in 3rd. Sandy for the Netherlands is in 4th. And we've got Rita for Hungary. So it's 2 players from Hungary again. Are they going to make their move? They were strong at the beginning. Just drifted away a little bit in the middle. They're coming back again. But it's the Czech Republic at the top of the tree. Number 34. The Global Positioning System, known as GPS, is operated by which of the following? Is it the US Postal Service, US Navy, US Army, or US Space Force? One of them looks after the GPS, Global Positioning System, which we have on our phones and our watches and everything else and in our cars. Who is it controlled by? It is controlled by the United States Space Force. And I thought this was a tricky question, but you guys really know it. It used to be the Air Force, but they handed it over to Space Force when they were created. So well done if you got that. I thought that was tricky, but 55.9% of you getting it. Justina, Magdalena, Sebastian, Gabor, and Sandy then are your top 5. And 2 from Hungary, 1 from Czech Republic, 1 from Poland, 1 from Netherlands in the top 5. 16 questions to go. Here's number 35. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents is the opening line to which novel? Is it Wuthering Heights, Little Women, Great Expectations, or Pride and Prejudice? So a nice literature question for you, Christmas related of course. Which of those is the correct answer? It's Little Women, and you know your books. 40% of you, the majority getting it. The famous book by Louisa May Alcott, originally published back in 1868. Justina from Prague, she gets it and she leads from Magdalena, who's representing Poland. Sebastian for Hungary. Gabor for Hungary. František for Hungary. Here they come again. Hungary looking dangerous. 3 of them now in the top 5, but it's Justina from Prague and the Czech Republic who leads. Here's number 36. What is the name of this band? Look at the picture. Is that Savage Garden, Muse, Aha, or Biffy Clyro? Do you know who that is? Is it tricky? Is that a tricky question? Let's find out. I can never tell with this question whether it's a tough one or not. Wow, it was tough-ish. Well, there's lots of people going for Savage Garden, but that is Aha. Remember them? Take On Me and all of that? Yeah, Aha. 27.4% of you getting that one right. It is a picture of them currently, although Morten Harket, who's on the right there, the lead singer, he's not really aged that much. He still looks incredibly young. Still Magdalena for Poland in the lead, Justina, Prague, and then Sebastian, Hungary, Gabor, Hungary, František, Hungary as well. Magdalena's suddenly woken up. Now we've got Morten Harket on the screen. What is the name of the world's smallest species of penguin? Morten Harket's got some voice, and then Magdalena, I'll agree with you there. I loved Take On Me as well when I was a child. That was a big hit song in our school discos. So what's the name of the world's smallest species of penguin? Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. It's simply the little penguin. That's what they decided to call it, the little penguin. It does have subspecies, including the Australian little and the little blue, but the species itself, they just call little penguin. 15.9% of you managing to get that one right, and it's the Morten Harket, Aha lover, Magdalena leading the way from Justina, Sebastian, Gabor, and František. Our top 5 is staying the same at the moment. It was changing a lot a minute ago. Not so much now. Here comes question number 38. Which of the following is not a throwing event within an Olympic decathlon? Hammer, javelin, discus, or shot put? So a sport question. We haven't got too many sporting questions in here tonight. So one of those is not in an Olympic decathlon. In fact, it's not in the decathlon whatsoever. The hammer is the correct answer. They throw the javelin, the discus, and the shot put. Magdalena still leads. But it's a slender lead over Justina in 2nd, Gabor in 3rd, Sandy is now in 4th, and Sebastian is in 5th. So we've lost František after that question from the top 5, but he's still probably there or thereabouts. This is still an incredibly close quiz, but it's Poland and Magdalena leading the way. Here's number 39. Have a look at the picture. 2 options. Whose autograph is that? Is it Tom Hardy or Tom Hanks? Okay, so just 2 options. 50-50 shot. Is that Tom Hardy or Tom Hanks? All right. Time is up, and it is Tom Hanks. Not fooling too many of you. 78.7% of you getting that one right. That'd be 2 great autographs to have, right? 2 brilliant actors. Absolutely adore Tom Hardy and his movies, but Tom Hanks, probably the best actor of his generation. I think that's easy to agree with. Magdalena, Justina, Gabor, Sandy and Sebastian is your top 5. So it's still Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary, Netherlands, and then Hungary again. We're into our final questions. Here is question number 40. First seen in the film Space Jam. What is the name of Bugs Bunny's girlfriend? Is she called Lucy, Bridget, Lola, or Barbara? So bonus points are really important now with it being so close. Remember, a €100 Amazon voucher and a donation to any charity of your choice. For our overall winner, it's Lola Bunny, 66.7%. Lots of people think Lola Bunny goes back years and years and years and years, but she only came about with the movie Space Jam. She was invented as a love interest for Bugs Bunny for that movie. Magdalena still leading. She's doing very well. Justina still in 2nd. Sandy is in 3rd. Sebastian is in 4th. Gabor is there in 5th. So Hungary, still 2 players in the top 5, but they're now 4th and 5th. But just look how close those scores are. 10 to go. Here's number 41. In Australian slang, what would you usually do with a maggot bag? Drink it, kick it, eat it, or wear it? A maggot bag. Now, we're not expecting too many people to actually know this, but take a guess. What could it be? What on earth could a maggot bag be? Now, believe it or not, and it is disgusting, you would eat it. 19% of you guessing that one, I would imagine. And a maggot bag is a meat pie, like a minced meat pie. Not a mincemeat pie, which we have at Christmas in the UK, but like meat that's been minced and then put into a pie. Essentially maggots. Disgusting, I know, but that's what they call it in Australia. Still Magdalena, holding on to that tiny lead over Justina, Sandy, Sebastian and Gabor. 9 questions remain. Here's number 42. In 2004, which sporting star launched a clothing line called Aneres? Was it Lance Armstrong, Serena Williams, Michael Phelps or Steffi Graf? In 2004, which sporting star launched a clothing line called Aneres? And your time is up. This is another one of those questions where the answer is right there in front of you. 50% of you getting it right. But if you read Aneres backwards, it says Serena. And the correct answer is Serena Williams. Okay, our top players managing to get that one. But there's a slight change in the top 5. It's still Magdalena, Justina, Sandy in the top 3. Sebastian is there in 4th. And we said that František was probably hanging around, and he was, and he's back in the top 5. František holds 2,720 points with 5th position. Here's number 43. It's a true or false question. Santa Claus was number 1 on the Forbes Fictional 15 list of the richest fictional characters until they stopped producing the list in 2013. It's a long fact. Is it true or false? Was Santa Claus the richest fictional character ever, according to Forbes? Now it's false. He was on the list until 2006, until Forbes received hundreds, if not thousands, of letters from children saying he can't be on the fictional 15. He's real. And so they removed him because, of course, Santa Claus is real. So that statement is false. He was never at the top from 2006 onwards. Justina goes into the lead because she believes in Santa. Magdalena, Sandy, Sebastian and Gabor are your top 5. What is the name of this 2002 album by the Foo Fighters? A music question for you. All My Life, One by One, Times Like These, or Best of You. I think lots of people love the Foo Fighters. So this might not be too tricky for some of you. Time it is up. Let's see how you've answered this one. One by One is the correct answer. Just the majority. You were really split across the 4 answers here. So One by One with 29.5% of you getting it right. Justina holds on to her lead over Magdalena in 2nd. Then Sandy for the Netherlands in 3rd. It's Sebastian for Hungary. And Steph representing Brussels as well. The Belgians are coming. Good to see that, Steph. Good to see Belgium coming into the top 5. Can you catch up? 6 questions to go. It's anybody's quiz. Here's number 45. What size of paper measures 297 millimeters by 420 millimeters? That is 16.5 by 11.7 inches. Quickly work it out. A2, A3, A4, A5. Tough when you've only got 15 seconds, I appreciate, but the correct answer is A3. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, 37.3% of you getting that one. Justina got it and Magdalena didn't. So Justina is timing her correct answers at the best possible time. She's now in the lead with a good lead over Magdalena in second, but Steph has now moved up to third. Sandy from the Netherlands is in fourth. Anna from Poland is now in fifth. We've got 2 players from Poland in the top 5. Nobody from Hungary all of a sudden. Here's number 46. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Is it Chicago, Madrid, Paris or London? So it's Poland that are looking good at the moment for the team prize. Of course, we've got to count up everybody's scores, but Poland looking good. So the McAllisters were off to Paris and 52.5% of you getting that one right. I'm sure everybody's going to watch Home Alone in the coming weeks if you haven't done so already. Big Christmas hit movie. Justina got it wrong, allowing players to catch up. Magdalena still in second. Steph, she's into that top 5 and staying there by the looks of things. She's in third. Sebastian is in fourth. Anna from Poland still there in 5th place. So 2 players from Poland, 1 from the Czech Republic, 1 from Belgium, 1 from Hungary. Here's number 47. What type of animal is a chinchilla? Is it a rodent, marsupial, reptile or primate? Every question becoming vital now with just a few questions to go. This could be anybody's quiz. You are playing for yourselves and the country that you are representing, remember? So question 47, what type of animal is a chinchilla? It is a rodent, and no fooling you guys, 54.1% of you get that one right. Great question for Justina because Magdalena got it wrong, and Justina is building a little bit of a gap as we head towards the final questions. We've got Magdalena in second, Anna from Poland in third, Sebastian from Hungary is in fourth, and Esther from Hungary comes back in the top 5. 3 questions to go. I hope you're as excited as I am. Here's number 48. The world's best-selling newspaper is published in which language? Is it English, Chinese, Hindi, or Japanese? I can tell you that the answer, this particular newspaper, is way ahead of any other newspaper. Which language is it? I think this is a tricky one. And it was tricky, just 3.3% of you getting that one right. It's Japanese. It's called Yomiuri Shimbun, and it has a circulation of over 13.5 million. We've only got 2 questions to go. It's Justina still leading. Sebastian got that one and jumps up into second. Magdalena in third. Anna in fourth. Esther in fifth. We've got 2 questions to go. It all comes down to this. Here is your penultimate question, number 49. In November 2013, which movie became the last ever DVD to be rented from a Blockbuster store? End of Days, Final Destination, This Is the End, or Gone in 60 Seconds? Tricky piece of trivia, and it's really important for our top players. The correct answer is This Is the End. What a rather apt name. I mean, they all could have applied, I guess. But 16.9% of you getting that one. We'll give you a quick rundown. It's Justina from the Czech Republic, Sebastian from Hungary, Anna from Poland, Magdalena from Poland, and Kamil from Poland. Look at this. Poland making moves. I've got a feeling Justina has got this one won. But you're playing for your country. This is your final question. Good luck, everybody. This is question 50 out of 50. What 3 words are used to describe the Grinch in the classic children's book How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Stank, stink, stonk, stunk, stank. 3 of them are correct. You may have seen the movie, you may have read the books. Let's see. Top 3 get prizes here, remember? And the correct answers we were looking for are stank, stink, and stunk. Those are your 3 correct answers and your 3 final correct answers as well. And she did cling on at the end and she has won. Justina, congratulations, playing over there in Prague. You will be our winner this afternoon, with Sebastian representing Hungary. Brilliant quizzing from you. You're in second place. Magdalena in third. I tell you what, let's give you all some Christmas glitter and sprinkles. There you go. Let's have a look at our overall top 10 and see how you finish. So, Justina from Prague, and then Sebastian from Hungary, Magdalena from Poland, Anna from Poland, Kamil from Poland, Steph playing in Belgium there, Esther in 7th representing Hungary, František also representing Hungary, as was Gabor. So Hungary did do very, very well by the looks of things. Sandy, who we saw in the top 5, an awful lot, you finished up in the top 10, so well done to you. So our top 3 players will be picking up a brilliant prize. Well done to you. All of a sudden the chat has gone loopy. We won't be able to reveal the country winner just yet. We're going to hand that over to Daniel at Dentons, who will work all of that out. Let's have a look and just give you a quick reminder of the prizes that we want to give away tonight. So to our winner, Justina. Justina, well done. We're going to organise a €100 Amazon voucher for you. That's for you to enjoy in the lead up to Christmas. Buy yourself something special, but you will also get to choose a charity of your choice, wherever it might be, and they will receive a financial donation from Dentons. So well done to you. Your hard work was totally worth it. And not to despair, Sebastian and Magdalena, who did so well, we've also got a little prize for you. So the runner-up was Sebastian representing Hungary. That's a €75 Amazon gift card for you. And third place, €50 will be going to Magdalena representing Poland. We're looking for the 3 players in 25th, 50th and 100th. Feel free to tell us if that was you in the live chat, but we will get the game report and we will pass that to Daniel at Dentons and make sure that he contacts those 3 players. But tell us if you finished up in 25th, 50th or 100th. Tell us in the feed. So we come back here to our main screen. Let's have a little look over here. Thank you, Magdalena, for your kind words, and Katarzyna as well, and Erish83. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. We hope that you had fun. We've certainly had fun as well. We hope in some small way this has managed to bring everybody together in what has been, let's face it, a pretty tough year. So thank you so much to Dentons for asking us to come along and do this for you. Hopefully we will get to quiz with you again sometime in the future. We will be passing the complete game report and all of the finished positions over to Daniel at Dentons, and in turn he will at some point send out information on which country took the top spot. So whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your day and make sure you have a wonderful Christmas, and let's hope that we all have a much better 2021. I've been Mark, your Quizmaster. Thank you for having us, and we'll see you again very, very soon.